Hey, what's up, fire signs? Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Welcome to your weekly elemental tarot reading. This is going to cover January 25th through the 31st, 2021, or whenever you find them. Remember, these are general readings, so if you want to book a private reading, please go to www.gratefuldraketarot.com. If you are looking for additional readings, I do those every Tuesdays and Fridays on my Instagram account at grateful_Drake. And I just started a TikTok account. Tiki-talkie is what I always say in my mind, because I feel like technically I feel like I'm too old to be on there, but I don't give a fuck though at the same time. So tiki-talkie, it's like something an old lady would say because they don't get it. So you can find me over there. I do daily readings, daily check-ins. You know, of course, they're short, but they're like really nice, energetic check-ins daily. So you can find me at gratefuldrake_tarot. What else? You guys, while you're here, hit that like button. I would greatly appreciate it. Subscribe, of course. Share my shit. And leave a comment. If you're here, leave a comment. And that'd be appreciated. Fire signs, let's motherfucking get into it. Today we're going to be using all tarot decks. Well, with the exception of maybe at the end I'll put, I might, just depends on how the energies are going, you know what I'm saying? So, but I do have tarot decks up here ready on board. Fire signs, let's go. Tiki-talkie. Okay. Girl, I ain't that old yet, you know what I'm saying? But still. I think my soul is very old, is what it is. Fire signs. Wow. I might regret this. Oh, that was a different kind of release. Okay, so the first two cards out are really strong. We have the King of Swords and the High Priestess. When we see these two come together, I'm looking at people who are really mastering and working on their connection to their psychic senses. King of Swords is about clear communication. And then it comes with the High Priestess, and the High Priestess is the psychic path. So somebody here is really getting in touch with their psychic senses, their intuition, and has a really clear channel at this time. For others of you, this is a story about somebody possibly air sign, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, or just somebody who you are working on your communication with. And they're wanting you to implement some of your intuition into how you communicate with this person, or how you communicate this scenario even. The way you're supposed to be expressing yourself in regards to some situation that feels really difficult is supposed to be really clear. You're supposed to use your intuition. You're supposed to speak your truth and have a nice balance of compassion and also flexibility and a receptive quality to how you communicate. Remember, communication isn't just about like you getting across what you need to get across. It's also about listening. It's not only listening to most people think listening is waiting your turn. You know, you are listening, but really you're waiting for your turn. That's not really listening. Listening is while someone is talking, you're actually taking it in and you're experiencing what they are experiencing while they're telling you something. That is the truest form of listening, okay? So we're just looking at how all these facets of communication and how we're talking to somebody here. Look at this King of Swords and this High Priestess. Very powerful energy. Let's make this the thumbnail, shall we? I tried to do this last week and I never used them. Don't laugh at me. You know, girl gotta do what she gotta do. She's multitasking up in here. Okay. So, that was a cute thumbnail. I liked it. so rewarding. The center card is Seven of Wands. This is stressful kind of energy. Seven of Wands is about you having to defend yourself or defend someone or defend something. There's some cause that you feel very strongly about, or there is somebody you really feel like you need to protect. This could even be you protecting yourself. It feels tiring though. You know what I mean? Like this is warrior type energy. The Seven of Wands is very warrior-esque, but it's exhausting, especially when combined with our Ten of Wands at the end. It comes reversed. So when we see this kind of combo here, we look at somebody who's been working really hard to protect or defend something, but now they're depleted. Now they have no more to give, or now they're exhausted, or maybe you even hurt your back or have hurt yourself trying to do this. It does feel like this situation has caused you to maybe even act in a way that like isn't characteristic for you, or you in a way that you wish you hadn't, or maybe rushed into it in some aspect, okay? Maybe you're hoping to be seen for your truth, but however, it's not quite playing out that way. Let's check the bottom of the deck. Page of Cups. So Page of Cups is bomb because it shows love coming in. It shows a proposal. It shows anything that would fulfill you coming in. So there's some gift that is yet to be seen, or is right around the corner for you. It's like kind of at the root of the issue. This is what we're trying to get to, or this is what possibly you're hoping for, or this is what is hidden. So sometimes when the gift, part of the spiritual process, spiritual evolvement process, is trusting in the unknown, right? So that knowing and having faith that things will work out for us. Maybe not always in the way that we had asked for, but still, when all is said and done, you're like, damn, that worked out well, you know? Let's check the next deck here, see what we have. Fire signs. You know you guys are my fave. So shady. Don't tell nobody. No, I just have a lot of fire sign people in my life. You guys are some interesting people, and I say that with lots of love. Both my daughters are fire signs, and some of my best friends are fire signs. Okay, focus, fire. Okay, let me do one of these. Wow. Okay, let me pull these slowly right now. So we get the King of Cups underneath the King of Swords. So some of you guys are really dealing with implementing a type of masculine power that's important for people to perceive you in a particular way. That is not too much, but just enough, especially if you're a woman and you're trying to be taken serious. Unfortunately, I think women, you know, just depending how you grow up and blah, blah, blah. It's important to be able to express your masculinity, even as a woman, in a way that is really balanced, right? I was talking about this in the last reading. It took me years to learn how to express myself assertively without, like, getting into fights, without burning bridges, without breaking friendships and hurting people. And not that I'm like a mean person, but there was always so much passion behind the things that I felt that I just didn't know how to just say it in a way that, or express myself in a way that was balanced. Now I can say that I definitely know how to do that. So we're either dealing with, if you're a woman, how you're coming across, both your masculine and feminine sides, but you're also possibly dealing with really strong male people around you. King of Cups is emotional wisdom. He is our mastery of emotions. He is our mastery of wisdom. He is like a wave that comes crashing over you. Maybe that's not the right metaphor, but he's just so powerful and so strong, but so necessary and so needed. And he comes, well, I'm taking all these clarification cards upright. So we're just looking at themes of our emotions and how are we coping with our emotions, and how do we feel about other people's emotions in our lives, and how are the situations in our lives, how are they making you feel? Wow, wow, wow. Okay, wow. You guys got, remember up here, 10 of Wands. You got it again, 2 times. So somebody here, and this is why I use different tarot decks with the same kinds of themes and pictures, is because it gives spirit an opportunity to really drive home a message. So let's delve into this card a little bit more. Look at this guy. He's all by himself. Let's show you both cards. Let's talk about him. He's all by himself. He's carrying all of this alone. Okay? In one of these cards, his knee is bandaged up, so he's kind of tattered. In the distance, you see in both of these cards, but in kind of on different levels, there's like a home or a castle that he's aiming for. He really is trying to build himself a future and create a life for himself that is really fruitful. He's taking on the brunt of the load by himself. On the ends of these wands are these leaves, which tell us his hard work is going to bring fertility and fruitfulness and long-lasting success and all that. But the thing is when you first got this, he came reversed. And when I take these cards here, I take them all upright, so we don't know if they're meant to come reverse or not. But the theme is coming up again. So let's kind of emphasize what this card means when it comes reverse. What it means to me is that somebody here is doing too much. Okay? Somebody is forgetting to ask for help and to kind of divvy up the workload. Somebody might be doing damage, actual physical damage on your body. Now, even though this is a very like physical effort, energy, vitality card, this could also be talk about the emotional brunt of what you're taking. Are you forgetting to take care of yourself emotionally? Maybe you're not doing a lot of physical work, but it's more of like the emotional burden that you've been taking on for the family or in whatever scenario. We're told when these two cards are combined that we're going to need a balance of emotional direction with this physical piece. So in order to find that balance of what we need physically, the circumstances that we see in our life, how we're juggling things, we need to be really grounded in our emotional selves in order to make sure we're tapping into the right energy. For this 10 of Wands to come underneath the High Priestess, it kind of tells me that this is the work that we're doing. She is, this High Priestess, ruled by the moon. She is a water element card. So we're really looking at mastery. This is a 10, mastery of how we connect to our intuition, the work that we put in, daily practices that help our intuition, so that we can live physical human lives that are more rewarding, but also like where we have, you know, shit, who wants to live till 90 and then like fucking, but you're like suffering for the last 10 or 15 years because your body's broken down or because your mental health is not good. Like I used to say, like my goal is to live to 105. But then I remember there's a piece to that. Like, you can't just wish to be 105. Like, I better make sure my mental health is on point. Because I ain't trying to live to 105, but by 80, I'm breaking down. So, anyway, that was a little bit of a tangent, but still. Let's see what comes out next. Yeah, friends, look. The wish fulfillment, 9 of Cups. This is, your wish is my command. Command. The genie in the bottle, okay? This is making all your dreams come true. And it comes underneath the seven of Wands, which is the you know, being on the defense, fighting for what's yours. So there's an element of working hard for yourself, protecting others, protecting what you care about, standing for what you believe in. That's really important. That will help your dreams come into fruition. However, there's some balance that we need with that, right? So you are doing the right thing. Your heart's in the right place. Let's keep moving that way. Okay, we get the 5 of Cups that falls underneath the Fool reverse. So we tend to default here, I think, or some of us even don't want to be seen this way. Some of us don't want, like, maybe even like this is happening secretly. We feel sorry for ourselves secretly, or we want people to feel for us secretly, or we want, or maybe it's not even secret. Some of us like really rush into this being our default, this really sense of like, oh God, you know, you have miracles around you, you have blessings around you, you have fulfillment around you, but we focus on the past. Our goals get kind of redirected, watered down, when you can wish for something, but if you really think that you're only worth this, then I mean, you never really get there. But we're planting new seeds. It's a new day. Yes, Spirit, thank you for coming through. Okay, so I love this guy's face. Look at his face. Look at his face. Let's see. Focus, please. Por favor. Please. So let's talk about his face while he's trying to. I guess I just got to do that. Look at his face. He just looks fucking happy. He just looks like he's chilling. Big time chilling. He's like, yeah, man. I got plenty drink on the shelf. You know what I'm saying? I got all, you know, I just have everything I need around me. I'm just a happy dude. Okay. So he's kind of the center of this reading. He comes in the center, right? The core. This is like your baseline goal, is to just feel content. Okay, we're planting new seeds. Let's check the bottom of the deck. Yes, come through. Ace of Wands. This shows you embarking on a new journey that brings passion and creativity. This is showing things manifesting in your favor. This shows energy and vitality. Did I say that? But it's also a 1. So we're moving into new journeys. We're moving into a new phase. It's a new beginning. Bibbidi bobbidi boo that shit. Okay? Let's pull some more cards. Emotional work. Emotional work, which brings more fulfillment, is what I see down here. Emotional work. Cups are emotions, and 10 of Wands is work. Emotional work. Emotional effort. Emotional effort brings our wishes fulfilled. This is our wish card. We have this tendency to want to focus on the past, but we're planting new seeds. We're beginning anew. 20, 10 minutes, 9 minutes. Fire signs. Okay. Oh, okay. Page of Swords and 3 of Hearts, which is, 3 of Swords. Let's see what else comes out. Fire signs. Fire signs, please. I always get like flashes of my dreams when I'm doing these readings. Like dreams I'd forgotten about. It's a trip. It just shows I'm going into like a different space. It'd be like more of like a, they say alpha, beta. Is it beta? Anyway. Fire signs. Ooh, that's like 20. But I did see the Sun card, which brings joy. There we go. Oh, yes. Come through, 10 of Cups. Thank you. So, in your first row, your first column here, you got all page cards. Page cards are... I'm sorry, court cards, people cards. They're the people of the tarot. The people that symbolize either people in our lives or aspects of our personality. And look, swords, cups, swords. Sandwiched in between communication, we have this emotional baseline. Cups, emotions, love. King, a page. Mastery, mastery, development. Wise, wise, young. We're getting to know our pain in new ways. We're learning to communicate and express our pain in new ways. We are learning how to perceive our pain in new ways. So when I was 25, I looked at my life and the things that I've been through, the violations, the physical abuse, the mental torture that I've experienced as a person. I looked at that, and that was like my baggage. That was what I carried with me. It's what I carried with me. It didn't really serve me. It only did me harm, because I would then go out into the world and kind of attract more of that. And I continued to do that well into my 30s. I got a grip of that shit now. But what I'm saying is, as I've moved into my middle 30s, late 30s, I've been able to take what happens to me in my previously, and it's no longer like this baggage that I hold and I'm like, oh my God. It's now something that, like, okay, it's a tool that I bring out from time to time. I'm bringing it out right now to help prove a point. So this shows new perspectives and new ways of communicating and dealing our pain. Maybe you've had to like be rebirthed of some sort. There's some kind of new process that you've had to, there's some heartbreak that you're experiencing, but we're dealing with it kind of in a new way. Not that it feels great, but there's some progress that's happening here. Look, right after that, we get 6 of Pentacles, which is like balance. Balance, okay? We're clearing that shit out. It's still your story. It's still that still happened to you, that still will help shape you and form you, but it no longer becomes a burden you carry. It now is a tool that you can use from time to time to help you or help those around you, right? This is feeling abundant and being able to give back. I can give back now to my community. I give back by doing readings, but the place that I come from, the place that initiated where I am today, is a place of pain. I began doing readings as a way to fucking like figure out what the fuck was happening to me, right? And now from that place of pain, you can give back in some way. How are you giving back? For some of you guys, it's really just how you move in your family, how you move. My daughter the other day, oh my God, I want to chop her head off. Aries, by the way, and she was disrespectful for no apparent reason at all. I went to my room. I composed myself. Went to my room. I prayed. I asked for assistance. That I embody Spirit's energy in dealing with her, that I exuded a certain kind of power that she felt like she wouldn't be able to cross me, but it's still a quiet, receptive energy at the same time. That's what I prayed for. Went back into the kitchen, went about my business. About 15 minutes later, she came out and she apologized and hugged me and explained what she did wrong. And I didn't have to do anything. I didn't have to tell her anything till afterward. After she hugged me, I was like, okay, I had to break it down to her, like, woo, woo. But it's because, well, one, I asked for help, but two, I began to embody what it is that needed to help transform the situation. So for some of you guys, you're doing the same. You're embodying something different that came from this, right? That comes from a painful place. You're moving towards something better. 8 of Cups shows us moving away from pain. It being kind of dark and mysterious time, but we're moving on. We're transforming that shit. Okay. Then we have 10 of Cups. Yes. Leaving the bullshit and moving toward the rainbow, right? To achieve this fulfillment. Let's check the bottom of the deck. Dream big. Stay grounded though, friends. Stay grounded. Dream big. You have choices. It's your time to dream, to go there. Stay grounded though, because I'm not taking any of these clarification cards reversed, but I will explain to you if this were to come reversed, it shows us like, whoa, excuse me. Well, that was crazy. See, I was even like getting up in it that I was like getting carried away. This is like when it's reversed, it's like, I want this and this and this and that. I'm all over the place. I want this and this. Oh, I just want to be rich. And it's like these, like, you know, it's like not being grounded. You're just like being in your fantasy world. But upright, we have choices. And it's yours to dream. Let's end with these. Fire signs, I love you guys. That was crazy. See, I was feeling it, y'all. I was getting it. Fire signs. Last card. Last 2. There we go. Wow. Trust and find balance. Trust and find balance. Wow. Pretty dope, y'all. This is actually the Fool card. This card is the Fool card. It's this. Okay? Taking that leap of faith. And knowing that when you take that leap of faith, you will be divinely protected. I believe this would be like find balance. Yeah, like 2 of Pentacles. Okay, so you can find the balance that you're looking for. You guys are doing fucking great. Out of all the elements, I recall that fire signs, you guys have been going through major transitions over my last year of readings or so. These are fucking warriors. I love you guys. Happy motherfucking day. Please like my shit. Share it as well. Leave a comment and subscribe. Drop a heart. Bye, guys.